Okay, ladies and gentlemen of D-Class personnel, before we do what we need to do today, I received reports of some of the older D-Class personnel hazing the newcomers. Though I'm no stranger to this behavior myself, having been in the for most of my life and working up the ranks to what you see today, I'm no stranger to the activity, but sicking SCP on an unsuspecting sleeping person goes beyond any amount of what any normal, self-adjusted person would call hazing. Medical is filled with new D-class subjects who don't know any better, banging their heads against walls and drooling on themselves. One came up to me this morning and told me that he was going to build an ark so he could save all the animals from something called Big Chungus. Then he proceeded to remove his clothing and defecate on the floor. I know the psychosis is temporary, but I'm tired of ordering cleanup crews and having medical staff waste valuable resources for your entertainment. If I see one more incident like this, whatever D-Class personnel is responsible for the prank will have a permanent job guarding the inside of SCP's enclosure. See how funny it is after your spine is ejected out of your body at light speed. Anyway, let's do this. My name is Commander and I'm the guy who briefs you dickheads on the SCP you're about to go study, so if you can find a way to do it, please pay attention. What we're looking at today is SCP-381, Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-381 is to be kept in a 23 by 31 centimeter document envelope in Storage Unit 5. Further containment procedure is not necessary under non-testing conditions. Non-Roman Catholic Christian, i.e. Protestant denomination, research staff are not permitted to perform tests on SCP-381 due to the risk of combustion. Other ahabrimic or non-religious personnel are not at risk. Description: SCP-381 comprises 7 unbound pages of yellowing paper sheet music. Chemical analysis has confirmed that the ink on the paper is made of a mix of a solution of tannic acids with ferrous sulfate and gum, consistent with a recipe for ink contemporary with the paper's estimated year of production, 5th CE. Every page contains 8 bars of contraptual polyphonic Baroque choral composition with overlapping harmonies, written for bass, baritone, tenor, and soprano castrati vocal parts. None of the script is legible with the exception of the rubricated capitals interspersed throughout the piece. Anyone who touches SCP-381 abruptly begins to sing from the beginning of the composition in a range suited to their age and gender, but with professional level competence. By measure, other voices will have joined. Such voices emerge from the air around the SCP and sound like a choir made up of between and members, singing lyrics in Latin that translate to data expunged. When the singers reach measure, all non-Roman Catholic Christians in the area, including the singer if applicable, will spontaneously burst into flame that extinguishes only upon cessation of life function and cannot be extinguished by any available means. The flame is otherwise normal, emitting heat and light as would be expected. SCP-381 was recovered by Agent in Spain on. It was found in an unopened envelope sealed with the arms of Philip II of Spain, along with the preserved skeleton of a messenger. Further examination of the skeleton revealed probable cause of death as data expunged. Along with SCP-381, the envelope contained a written note to HRM Elizabeth I on the event of her coronation, expressing Philip's congratulations and wishes for a prosperous rule, and the contents of the envelope are noted as a composition to rival the beauty of even your majesty. The missive is dated 28th of December, 1558. Addendum 381-1. Research in the Vatican archives by Dr. with the help of Cardinal has revealed a work commissioned by Pope Paul IV matching the description of SCP-381, though no mention is made of any unusual combustive properties. The piece was commissioned from Italian composer who notably vanished after he data expunged. Although this information is largely irrelevant to the status of the SCP today, it is of great historical interest when framed in the politics of the Protestant Reformation and the Catholic Counter-Reformation. General Bow is obviously not the first to try to weaponize SCPs. That note was written by Dr. All right, everybody, that is it. SCP-381, you are dismissed.